Hello, everybody. Welcome to Vigils Remnant. I just realized I don't have my hat. That's why I'm off my game. Welcome to Vigils Remnant. This is our Pathfinder 2e homebrew game, and we are joined by 5 players and a random Karai who decided to join us. So it's good times.
Hi.
We are going to start.
We were like, let's get started, and then it cut off immediately.
It's because I don't have my hat on. It's because I don't have my hat on.
Gotta go get the hat.
I have to go get my hat. In the meantime, why don't we go from left to right, you guys introducing yourselves. So go ahead and start us out. Max.
Hi. Hi. My name is Agitated Max. I will be playing, for the moment, the character of Sir Hammond, vacated by one Mr. Bees. He's a paladin-y boy. He likes to get on with that justice and the like. He's unhittable, and yeah.
And by the way, since you're leading off, why don't you come up with a question for all of us to answer?
Ooh, Prankster always shoots down my questions. All right.
Make it quick then.
Oh shit.
3,
What is the
2.
What is the smallest animal that could take you in a fight? Go.
Okay, well you start.
You're the star. You have to start.
Smallest animal, more than likely a capuchin monkey.
Okay.
I feel like any sort of monkey could kill me.
Okay. Thank you very much. Next up.
See you, fuck boys.
I thought we got away with it. Hello, everyone. I'm Jester. I'll be playing Maj Alvord, a small little rat folk guy. Timid, but seems to have a very, very strong voice. And he likes blowing stuff up. As far as that goes, yeah, he's Maj. But as far as the smallest animal that could take me, I would have to say honey badger.
Yeah, honey badger don't care. That's for sure.
Oh man, the age of that comment.
Okay, next up.
Hi, I'm Bluesvikia. I play a catfolk named Vanya Piercer, and she's been through a very traumatic experience. See how well this changes her dynamic in the group. And as far as the small animal, I'm including insects in that too. I say a June bug, and I'm out.
You're gonna run into the wall and break your neck, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'll kill myself running away from a June bug. Exactly.
Those things.
I hate those things.
They're so big and loud. It just hits your fear center.
And they're hard, and they have those spiky little legs, and they go for your hair, and yeah.
Okay.
You know that they're edible, don't you? You're welcome.
Okay.
I mean, anything's edible if you're brave enough.
Oh, but they're supposedly tasty.
Next
Gross.
up.
Yeah, they're delicacy in some countries.
Next up.
Hi, I'm Rob, and I'm playing Cranston. He's the very steadfast dwarf. And smallest animal that could take me, just say a funnel spider. I mean, come on, they'll take anybody out. Those things are like hyper venomous.
Are they really?
Oh yeah.
What are they called?
Oh yeah.
again?
It's like a funnel web spider. They're like an Australian spider that's like the most venomous. Yeah, I think it's what it's called.
I didn't know we were including insects and.
Oh, yeah, they're animals. They're an animalia.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, it's an Australian spider, most venomous spider in the universe.
Oh, those big fat ones?
I don't think they're that big.
Okay. Moving on. Thank you very much to our next player. our final player. He's the man, the myth, the legend, the creator of Demon Gate.
He's got
Oh.
these.
Book's all the way back there.
He
Thank
is
you. That was such a lovely intro.
very welcome.
David
Yes.
Gate.
Demon
I
Gate.
sleep with this copy sometimes.
You
I'm
should.
playing Asgrim the Pale, the ranger, who just got his ass beat by a green dragon. Is that what it was? A green dragon?
Yeah,
it
it's
was
the
a
young green dragon.
dragon. I think you went 1v1.
Yeah, for like 2 rounds. Oh, I like that picture. That was from Nelly DL. I think she's a
Ooh.
German artist. She's awesome. And the smallest creature. What about like viruses? You know, like we could get really small. I mean,
That's true.
Oh, he's going to bacteria now. Okay.
bacteria.
I don't think they're animals.
Or an
though.
asp. You know, one of those snakes.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
pretty small, but they're deadly.
Ooh, that'd be scary to put against you guys. Yeah, snakes are definitely rough.
Can I change
Like-
my answer to the fish that swims up your? Beam?
The
Oh,
Kangaroo.
You didn't need to put that out there.
I don't know if it'll kill you. It'll just make you want to die.
I only know the name of that because of the Venture Brothers. The dreaded Kangaroo.
Thank you, Chester.
okay. And my name is Prankster, and I am the GM, your friendly neighborhood GM, and we're here playing some Pathfinder 2e. And I think if I had to go with the smallest thing that could kick my ass, there is an amoeba in Texas lakes, I think, where if it gets into your system, it will actually eat your brain and kill you.
Yeah, they have that in Florida too.
It's messed up. And I think about it anytime I go swimming in any regular body of water. I'm just like, is this it? This is the time, isn't it? I just know it's the time. You
I
know?
mean, honestly, like, give me some of that. It's this.
You want to get your brain eaten?
Yeah, I just want to turn my brain off. You know.
You can
Sometimes.
get pot for that.
I also have tried that in the past couple of days. So,
Max,
you know.
Eddie.
you have to have a brain to turn it off.
For the first time.
Oof.
Speaking from experience, Jester.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Oh my god, I have the best idea. Oh my god. Why didn't I think of this sooner?
His
Where
best
did he-
idea is like bad for us. Oh no.
Of course it is.
Well,
I
GM,
mean-
I'm extremely excited to see what kind of obstacles you throw at us.
You know
Brown
what?
nose.
Oh wow.
You know what? Bottle cap blue. I want to introduce to you guys a new mechanic I'm going to be introducing into our game, by the way. And it is, I've introduced it into the EU crew, and it's been fun with some wonderful results. I like to call it the Doom Counter. The Doom Counter gets a hash or a mark anytime the GM is annoyed or picked on or teased. Gotta be honest,
screwed,
I know
guys.
it's
We're screwed.
100% petty, and I'm totally here for it.
Yeah.
The Doom counter will increase by 1 hash, and how it works is that at any moment in time, I could decide to cash in marks from the Doom counter to augment my roll by X amount. Kind of like a bank of plus ones. I've been thinking about this a long time, and it's something I definitely want to do. Just because it's fun. It's good, clean fun, y'all. Good, clean fun.
Sounds dirty to me.
It's it's definitely dirty.
It's definitely an anti-way.
So dirty. So dirty. You said it's what?
Read the chat log in the fantasy grounds.
This seems like an anti-Wade rule. I'm offended. It is not an anti-Wade rule. I think you're looking at this wrong.
I'm joking.
Although
I'm joking.
it might-
I'm on board with this.
It might have been Wade inspired.
Sure.
I mean,
So-
it's kind of like the dark side and the light side points. I mean, it gives the GM a little bit of
It gives me a little bit of a...
something to do.
Yeah, it lets me, be like, oh, that wasn't a very kind comment that Rogue said. I guess I'm going to add one to the Doom counter. It's just fun. Just
Is
kidding.
this going to be like
Recap.
GTA wanted levels where we're going to just try to get it as high as we can, and then you're just going to come in with tanks?
I like that
I'm
idea.
sorry, the dragons learned how to build tanks.
I could think of all kinds of fun different ways to augment the Doom counter. Like maybe I can withdraw from it to like throw X level. Like if I withdraw 3, I can throw like an extra level 3 critter in
But
combat.
if we do
like, that
good
would be
things,
cool
do we
too.
get those removed?
No, fuck no.
No,
You
we
get
get hero points.
You get hero
Hello?
points. Why would I reward you more than I already do?
But it's because you love me.
The last time we
moving on to the
played,
recap.
So
played
you're-
our session, you guys had rested a full night, having fixed up your wounds. You're on your way to Vigil's Hope in hopes to help it out. Unfortunately, before you left from the previous town of Nantwich, I want to say Nantwich was the town where everything went down, just like there were Last Wall Knights who were drug addicts. There was a cult which was trying to subvert the city through the use of drugs. And you guys weren't entirely certain how far that cult had extended. At the very least, it seemed like it made its way into the city guard, as well as some nobility and some other people throughout. Nonetheless, you made your way out as fast as you can, making your way to this small town, which its name escapes me off the top of my head. Do you guys remember the name of the fishing village? I'm spacing out.
I don't think you gave it a name.
Oh,
did.
he did.
I did. I'm just spacing on the name.
I'm sorry, you cut out for me. I didn't hear what you said.
I said, does anybody remember the name of the small town? I'm spacing out.
Council of Assholes.
Orkney. Orkney was the town
Orkney.
of the small fishing village.
I choose not to remember it.
Wow, that's fair for you. Nonetheless, it seems like the entire village had succumbed to the Whispering Tyrant, that it was really just one big cult. But it's not too surprising based on information that you've found thus far. It seems like that has been the Whispering Tyrant's MO, is to subvert and flip these villages one by one. Now, you know from Dirge, as well as his compatriots, that they were complicit in this, spreading drugs. And it occurs to you, and Dirge pretty much confirms this, that Vigil's Hope was one of these targets, ready to fall. And he said, it's too late. There's nothing that you can do about it, leading you to run off to Vigil's Hope as fast as you possibly can. Unfortunately, you ran into several random encounters, one of which was a young green dragon who's seriously about to kill Rogue. However, Jester, because he's stubborn, and he makes me want to add more to the Doom counter, decided to do diplomacy with the dragon. And he did this multiple times, 4 or 5 times, until he finally convinces this dragon that what they should do is join them. And I believe part of this was because... Oops, I done messed that up. Part of this was because they know that they were going to need an ally, but also because... Excuse me. But also because... Well, that was actually the big reason. They knew that they were going to need an ally because they know that they were getting into some shit. They were going to go back to Vigil's Hope, and it was going to be bad. Luckily, their attempts worked, and as they make their way to Vigil's Hope, on the cusp of the city, they hear cries. They hear people yelling. They hear panic. They hear or they see smoke as it rises from the direction of where Vigil's Hope is. And so that's where we're going to continue our story, jumping right into the shit. As you guys make your way into Vigil's Hope. You see several buildings that are on fire, looking like they're burning to the ground. And as you look throughout the scene, you can see skeletal giants traipsing along, just like swathing, taking care of things, definitely dominating anything that comes their way. In fact, if you remember, these are the same types of creatures that you saw in the very beginning in our very first session. The ones that took out some of those small homes along that canal back in Vigils. Yeah, that's right. I got you, Vanya. Now, your green dragon friend comes walking alongside of you in human form. But it doesn't just end here, because above you all, you see a drake. A drake with skeletal wings, flying every so often, like spouting just necrotic gas from it. And as this happens, the green dragon looks towards Maj, and he says, "Remember our deal."
Just don't die, and we will get to as much information as we can.
He turns into his green dragon form, taking off into the sky as fast as he can, and you see above you a dragon fight between this crazy-ass skeletal drake and this green dragon as they are biting at one another, flying, talons slashing, teeth gnashing. It is a crazy, crazy affair.
Somewhere in the deepest circles of hell, Dirge is smiling at the carnage.
Yes. So before we super jump into it, I want to know what is going through everybody's mind at the sight of all of this. What is going through your minds? What are you thinking about? What are you planning on doing? This isn't for combat. You're just kind of like getting into this. We'll get to combat in a minute. Just for a moment, like the role play to let us inside your characters' heads.
So Cranston has seen this sort of thing before during the fall of last wall, and he is just white hot with anger. He is seething. He is so ready to just completely wipe these things off the face of Valerian.
Absolutely. Everyone else, what's going through your minds?
Maj is rummaging around in his pack and he pulls out the funnel. Get to safety, everyone! We are finally here! Get to safety!
All right. What about everyone else?
Vanya's tail whips out and smacks the rat in the face, saying, "Shut the fuck up!"
What? This is
Yes,
what I
and
did
then just Sir Hammond clanks and turns around. We must maintain the element of surprise. Clank, clank,
Yeah.
clank,
So
clank.
Vanya is that's the creature that destroyed her house. That's
They're
the creature
skeletal
that
giants, 100%, yes.
She already has her weapon drawn, but her fur is on end and her claws are digging into the wood of her gun. Like, she is just so seething at the sight of this.
Yeah, that's fair. 100%.
And she's
What a-
hissing and growling and tail twitching and all the angry cat noises you can think of.
And what's going through Asgrim's mind?
Asgrim recalls, this is actually a few times that he's seen the same scenario. First one in which he lost his wife and unborn child, and then at the other battle with Hammond, where he met Hammond and Maj. Yes, that was the battle with the skeletons too. And
True.
Immediately he's trying to go into focus mode. He looks to scout out areas where maybe the best potential for combat would be, like this tower to the north.
Vanya looks over at Asgrim and She
he
points.
shouts, actually.
He
Yeah.
points.
Yeah, points to the tower.
We should go up there.
And when he says that, though, or he points to the tower, he starts to go forward immediately, but he pulls his blade out and his shield instead of his bow.
Absolutely. How long does mage armor last, Jester? Is it a matter of hours? A day? Okay, cool.
The entire day.
Awesome. I was just going through effects and clearing them up. I like it. I like everybody's thoughts and where your heads are.
Sir
now,
Hammond would be just like angry about just betrayal. Just like maybe he's walked through here with old Hot Dish and like, you know, talking about improvements they could make to the security in Vigils Remnant. Maybe seeing specific holes that he pointed out in the security that have been used. Things like that. Like certain, you know, gaps in the fences and the stuff that they busted through or what have you.
Vanya definitely doesn't want to be noticed. Is there any way that I can sneak off and find cover first?
So yeah, we'll get to that in a second.
Okay, I
just want to make certain we've had a chance to look inside of everybody's heads before we really dive in.
It's not pretty.
Yeah, no, it is not pretty, and this is probably the worst you've seen this place since you started, you know, helping out in Vigils, or Vigils Hope, which has been renamed Vigils Hope, I should say. Awesome. Okay, cool. We have a good.
Still just really concerned about the people.
Sure.
That's his primary focus.
So here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to let's go ahead and roll for initiative, everybody. It's that time. Roll, bicka, roll, bicka, roll, bicka, roll, bicka, roll for initiative. And I'm gonna go ahead and.
That was a horrible row. I just want to point that out. That was a fuck.
Nice.
Dang, Maj.
Mine is
my-
ready and raring to go.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Hell
Well,
yeah, 20
the rope-
buddies.
The rogue's
I
don't
have
gonna
everybody
go
buddies.
first.
20 or higher.
They
That's
call us the
crazy.
20 triplets.
Cleric initiative.
Well, I'm lucky that my first roll rolled out of the box because it was a natural one. So. It was
Yay!
not.
What's with all these
Yay!
Damn, there was another 20. Skeleton Giant.
Mm.
Everyone's a little bit lucky tonight. Even
He
the
had
bad
FOMO.
guys.
He had a little FOMO.
Even then, he's still not fast enough.
Maj is
Excellent. Okay, cool. All right, y'all. We are into it. We're ready to start this combat. We've got an idea for where everybody's heads are at. We have rolled initiative. We're ready to do this. Now, before we start, generally I don't do this, but this is an enemy that you fought. You know, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to remind you, though. If you'd like more information on creatures, you're going to need to roll a knowledge check to ascertain that.
Or I can use my eye. It's okay.
Yes, but nonetheless, just so that you are aware. Maj, you are up. Player number one. Oh, one other thing I'm going to start doing.
No?
I'm going to give everybody...
Clock.
I'm going to give everybody a 3-minute timer to do their turn. Just so that we can keep things blowing and going. And also, I'm going to remind everybody when you're up next. So, Maj is up first. Sir Hammond, that is Agitated Max. You're on deck. Here we go. 3 minutes starts now.
As
Alright,
Grim's in the hole.
I don't think Mosh is even gonna move. I think he sees this place already on fire and went up fight fire with fire. First things first, he's going to he's going to activate Elemental Tempest.
Okay, Elemental
And-
Tempest.
What that does is it will give me a boost to my fireball. and he's just gonna launch off a fireball, and it is going to this guy right.
And just to be clear, Elemental Tempest is a one-action ability,
Yep,
correct?
it's a verbal.
All right, go ahead and give me that fireball. Go ahead and target your. It's already targeted. You're good to go. Get her done. Get her done. They're traipsing through the town. You could smell the ash and everything in the air, and you could feel the heat just radiating from the buildings. Feel free to roll, by the way.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it to roll, but it's not wanting to.
Okay, so then I believe I just have to make a
there it
reflex save. There we go, baby. 21. Skeletal Giant 1 fails against your save. Go ahead and roll the damage for that. You can feel the radiating heat from the fire from the building that's there, and then you can also feel it as the fireball creates a small explosion right there, and it lands on this giant. As that's going on, the giant looks towards you, and I imagine it's got to be this wicked thing out of almost like a metal cover with this giant skeleton that's just turning towards you and just bathed in fire, both at its feet and in it, with this blue glowing ethereal eyes in the midst of it. Maybe there's a small trail of them as it turns its eyes towards you, its axe clearly bloodied from the carnage that it has inflicted. All right. Well, how come you rolled that twice?
No, that's my damage for my Elemental Tempest.
Okay. All right. Cool.
So Maj, what he does is he all of a sudden holds out his hand and pulls the fire from the building, and it starts swarming around him. And then when he launches the fireball, all that fire just travels along with it, falling behind.
I love it. All right, 3 minutes on the dot, Jester. You're a beautiful human being. Sir Hammond, you are up. Skeletal Giant is on deck, and then Asgram after that. Go ahead, Sir Hammond.
I'm gonna move
3
up
minutes
25
starts.
feet.
Okay, that would be action 1. Let me go ahead and enable the ability to just move freely. You are good to go.
Okay, cool. Can I actually? I would like to be right here. And I will. Can I ready an attack? How does that work in 2E?
Yeah, so
I want to ready an attack for whenever they come into range, essentially.
Yeah, so essentially what you're going to do is you're going to move permanently in the turn order. And so you will move to... Oh, no, if you're readying an action, I think it just enables when it... My bad, I got ready and delay confused. As it draws near, you can strike it. That will be
so
your...
can I have...
You basically use two turns. Well, no, what you do is you spend 2 actions to get 1.
Okay, gotcha. I'll do that. Because, it would be all my actions to get up to this guy, yeah? Oh, no, wait.
You could, if you wanted to, you could move twice and then attack, but
Okay.
then he will
Yeah,
get
I'll do
multiple attacks on you, just FYI. Another option is you could ready your shield as one action. So move, ready your shield, and then get ready to strike.
I thought you said it was 2 actions to get 1
Is it
action.
2 actions to ready an action, or is it just the remainder of your actions, Rob?
I think it's 2 actions to ready an action. So you can move 1 and then ready an action by using 2 actions.
Okay, that sounds good. Then we'll go ahead and
I'll
go
do
with
that.
that.
I'll double check it while you're going.
Thank you. I appreciate that, my friend. All right. It is this guy who's been messed up, and he is not happy. So first thing he's going to do is move his speed. So that's 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. But he is a giant with a big-ass axe, and so he's got a little bit of range. He doesn't have to get right up on you, which probably sucks for you. Sorry about that.
I mean, would a skeletal monster know that? It don't reach.
I think it
You
would
might just want
know
to get
that.
right up as close as possible to me to...
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're just bullshitting. All right, cool. So let's see here. You know what, actually? Ooh. So actually what it's going to do is it's a terrifying charge. It's running and it gets up to you and it's going to make a horns strike. And so
Will his horns reach or not?
his horns
His
do not reach. I have to go in the extra step.
So
So,
then I
go
would
ahead and
have-
take your
I-
attack.
Yeah, yes. Do I? Okay, so you already clicked him.
I already targeted him for you.
Hell yeah. You're the man, Christopher. Oh wait, I was gonna roll physical dice. All right, plus 13.
Plus 13. Tell me what happens, buddy.
That's a 9 plus 13, 20, 20. Yeah, 22.
So you're asking me if a 22 hits his AC.
22 hit his AC.
22 hits his AC. Go ahead and roll me damage.
Hell yeah. I'm just gonna use.
That's fair. All right, that is 10 points of damage as you get this guy. All right, this guy is going to go ahead and take that horns attack, and hopefully it hits. If it hits, it will do a little bit extra damage to Mr. Hammond. Here we go.
Is it gonna hit a 31?
25. So yeah, Sir Hammond brings up his shield and like I imagine like you see his feet like digging into the dirt from the charge, but he like stands stuffed and resolved. This guy is then going to go ahead and follow up with an attack with his glaive. This will be at a -5. So here comes the attack. That is a critical miss on Sir Hammond. Oh my gosh. All right. I've got this crit fumble deck we're going to start using instead of the D100 system that I have.
Oh, like a deck, physical deck? Or
Yeah, so that's another tool I have on Foundry that was free.
Oh,
I thought we only did critical cards on named characters.
We do critical hits on named characters, but anybody's subject to a critical fail card. This is a melee, so it becomes Wounded 1, which doesn't really do anything to him because he's undead. So poof, he misses poorly. It's got to feel good to stand up against this sucker. Asgarim, you are up. Vanya, you are on deck.
All right. Asgrim is going to charge up and let's see. His movement is. I can move him right. 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Is that as far as he can get?
So you could have actually moved him like here, and that would be if you want to
I'd still be able
try.
to attack.
Yes.
Just remember,
Okay.
every other diagonal is two.
Correct.
Okay, cool. Excellent. I'm gonna gravity weapon the blade,
All right, that's a second action, so you have a third action.
and then I'm gonna attack.
All right, go ahead and make that attack. Are you targeting, or do you need me to help you with that?
I think I got him right. Left control click.
Yeah, you got it. Go ahead and make that attack, buddy. Gravity weapon longsword 23 is a hit. Go ahead and roll me damage. Eight points of damage on this skeletal giant. You can notice the cracks in its bones from your hit. Not all of it goes through, you can tell, but that has generally been the MO with skeletons before. You know, we're also going to play, maybe that'll come into effect. You feel the heat from the building just radiating off. I imagine sweat's coming down your brow. Okay, good job, Asgrim. Anything else?
That's it. I mean, he's looking around for children too. Those children they came to save.
Absolutely. Okay. This guy. Let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. This guy. Nope, out of range. Let's see here. Holy shit. Really? Awesome.
Somehow I don't think it's gonna be awesome.
It's probably not.
I mean, it's not for you guys, but I got an awesome dude.
There's an undead priest. Shoot that one.
Yeah, this guy comes out, and you see, like, as he draws near, like, I imagine, like, he turns the corner away from the fire, and he looks like this. It's so badass. He's got bugs coming around him. His eyes are glowing red. One hand is, like, glowing in a green fire, the other holding a scythe. And he looks at you, and he yells as loud as he can, "All will fall to the Whispering Tyrant, the first of your villages in this place."
Cool thing to happen.
He's going to go ahead and cast a spell on the skeletal giant.
Oh no.
Let's see here. This is a level 4.
Did you mean to move, Sir Hammond?
Say again? Sorry?
8, 16, 20.
Can you say again, Blue?
Did you mean to move Sir Hammond up 2 spaces?
Oh, no, I did not. I did not know I was still on him, and I just hit the...
I was wondering when Kurai was going to come and help us.
I can't play him until next time.
Okay, here we go.
Until next time on Vigils.
Dragon. Okay.
I think that guy's on Cameo. I should totally get him for a cameo, like an intro.
But I do have an interesting character that I want to bring in if I'm allowed. We'll talk more.
We shall see. You notice every single crack that you've done to this skeletal giant fuses together, and it looks like everything you have done to it was for naught. As it is healed with a sickly, dark, black ink of energy that courses through it, giving it new life. It breathes in.
I have recognized spell, which identify a spell as a reaction as it is being cast.
Awesome. Knowledge, religion.
Religion.
Yep.
Maj sucks at religion.
I know he does. 24 to recognize a spell.
At 4th level.
At 4th level. You know what? I had the...
You can roll a secret check to see. The GM rolls a secret arcana, nature, occultism, or religion check, whichever corresponds in the tradition being cast.
It is a 23 is the DC that you needed to hit. Wait, you said I have to roll something?
That's what it says.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to roll that instead of him.
Oh.
Well, no, it says if you are trained in the appropriate skill for this tradition.
Which you have some training.
Yes. So basically, it says it's a check. I check. You roll to see if I pass the check.
Oh.
It's a contested roll.
So you say you want to do it, and then I roll on your behalf?
No. It's a contested roll. If you roll religion.
Oh, so he has to roll religion to essentially resist you learning what his spell is, correct?
Yeah.
All right. You have no idea. That was its turn, though. Move, 2 actions. Vanya, it is your turn finally. Cranston, you will be the next player to act after the 2 giants. Go ahead, Vanya. 3 minutes starts now.
Okay, can she... I would like to make it over to here, but can I use a hero point to climb up here and lay down prone so I can take aim at these people?
Sorry, you want to... Essentially, you're asking if you can use your hero point to get another action for this round, and you want that action to be climbing.
Yes.
I will allow
to
it.
Get up, to get up to here.
Sure.
And she gets down low, and she wants to take aim at the priest.
Okay, sounds good. Go ahead and target the priest. So you essentially have 2 actions left. One was to move. You've used your hero point. Please go ahead and notate that if you have not. 2 actions
I've already
left.
done it. Yep. So it would be take aim and shoot the arquebus.
Absolutely. Go ahead and do that. You feel the wood underneath your hands as you're like climbing it up, just stressed and anxious about the battle, remembering the giants.
Did you want me to roll anything for the climbing?
Yeah, go ahead and roll
To
me
be
an
fair?
athletics check.
Okay.
Thank you.
I just wanted to keep it.
No, that's fair.
Is it a 2
Athletic-
modifier for aiming?
Athletics or acrobatics? Athletics?
For her, I think it's 2. Athletics, yes, because you're climbing. That's good. You're able to climb up.
Okay.
And there's multiple different handholds and the like. So you get up there, free action, you fall prone. Or maybe you crawl up. I don't know. But you have
It's
2
more like a
actions left.
sneaking action because I'm
Sure.
sneaky. And then take aim arquebus, which I think I already rolled. No, I didn't. Yes, it. Well, there you go. 29.
That is a hit.
Okay.
That's 20.
And then this plus 1 shot, 1 kill.
Okay, that is 15 points of damage total to this guy. You hit the priest, and I imagine like some like chunk of necrotic flesh like goes off, black energy like teeming inside it. He looks up at you with this look of just, oh, he's gonna kill you. He wants to kill you so bad. Okay, alrighty. That is Vanya's turn. It is Skeletal Giant 3. Good job, Vanya. 2.5 minutes on your turn. Skeletal Giant 3 is probably going to spend most of his time just like running, honestly. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 10, that would be a second diagonal. So then 15... there's a thing there, so I want to respect that. So 20, 25, 30. All right. That is that guy's turn, running up as fast as he can to get into the fray. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You guys see... maybe you only, at this point, you would have only saw one of these giants, one of these things that decimated the house in the very beginning. Now there's 3, and so it's just got to be like, what the fuck? You're probably freaking out a little bit. That was both of their turns. Cranston, you are up. It is your turn.
All right, I'm going to cast a Divine Wrath.
Okay.
So basically, right between the 2 giants, 2 skeletal giant, 1 and 3. So, let's see, I think I have to. How do I target these things again?
Left control, left click.
Thank you.
You got 3, you got 2. Go ahead. Oh, you untargeted 2 on accident. There you go.
It
You're
should
good
be
again.
1 and 3. Okay.
There you go. You got it.
Got it. And Divine Wrath. Have them roll saves.
Pow!
Both of them failed.
Both of them fail.
What?
Big win. Big win.
Damn.
19 points of damage to each of them as holy light envelops both of them, burning away at the bone. They open their mouths, making a scream, but nothing comes out because they're undead. All right. 2. That was a 2-action spell. Now you move.
Correct. 5. I'm done.
All right, go ahead and untarget those. Remember to untarget your guys too, y'all, just as a heads up. It is the top of turn 2. I need to roll a little bit of something here. So give me a second to do that secretly outside of your guys' eyes.
When you say it failed, Cranston? What failed?
Oh no, they failed their saving throws.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's them saving, not me attacking.
You hear... Oh, I think that'll be super fun. I think that'll be fun, guys. Don't you guys think that'll be fun? That idea I have?
Oh yeah, it's great.
If it's like reinforcements, then yes.
Fun for
If
you.
it's the green dragon winning, that's wonderful.
Oh, that's
I mean,
pretty.
to be fair, if the dragon loses, we still win because then,
The dragon's dead.
Yeah.
Can you just take its loot? So messed up.
Yes. 2 birds, 1 stone. Am I right?
Hilarious.
Dirge whispers in your ear.
You see the priest like shout something. Does anybody know the language of Necrol?
I think I might.
The rat does.
The rat does. Nope, just common.
Where are languages
You're
at?
muted.
It is under notes. And,
I do know Necrol.
It is
I
top
don't.
right.
Yeah, I don't.
You do know Necrol?
Do not.
Yep.
You rat man.
I've got Abysmal, Common, Draconic, Infernal, Necrol, and Sophie.
Where do you find the languages you start with? How many?
Based on your intelligence.
I just realized I could place that in chat and only he could figure it. That's one of the cool things about Fantasy Grounds.
Oh, yeah.
He just shouts something like, everybody roll, no, only Maj roll me a perception check.
Oh, shit.
Perception.
22.
Okay, you're a little bit too slow to see it coming, but it's okay because it's not going to really affect you. All of you are engaged in this battle. Vanya, you're focused on the priest. Cranston, you're focused on this righteous attack you've made. The other 2 combatants up in front. You don't see that the Drake has like separated from the green dragon. The green dragon like is giving it hell, like really damaging it. But the Drake comes like swooping in a like diving motion, and the attack is going to happen. Maj, what do you say right before it does?
Oh. Get down! The dragons! The dragons!
Cool. I'm going to need a reflex save from Asgarum, Sir Hammond, Cranston, and Vanya, please.
Don't worry, Sir Hammond is good at that. Just as good as Cranston.
Huh?
Derp.
You're better at it than I am, but I rolled better.
Man.
DC's my level. You guys are level 8. I'm going to add a small adjustment to this. Okay, cool. The DC was...
I think I have some kind of bonus for reflex saves.
Oh, perhaps. And then Vanya, oh, you did yours, 34. Awesome. Fantastic. Not a crit success, though, so you will still take damage from this. I think you're thinking of evasion. You've learned to move quickly to avoid explosions, dragon's breath, and worse. Your proficiency rank for reflex saves increases to master. When you roll a success on a reflex save, you gain a critical success instead. So that actually comes into... Maj gets it off just in time for you, Asgarum, as you see this black skeletal drake coming in, its mouth maw open, just like exploding, just like necrotic gas as it just like a crop duster over your party. As it like swoops by, and then all of you feel like the winds buffet you from the green dragon and the skeletal drake in tow as they continue their fight in the air. It is going to be some damage for you all. Here we go, 6d6. All right, so for, the only person who's going to... Wait, who didn't roll? Somebody didn't roll. Asgrim, you still have to make the roll.
I rolled an 18, right?
I don't see that you rolled a reflex
Did
save.
not show up.
I see Maj, Cranston, Hammond, and Vanya.
That is weird. I even
Vanya
saw it go
rolled
on the
an-
box. Damn.
You said Maj didn't have to roll for it.
That's true. I did say Maj didn't have to roll for it. So
That is weird.
Well, the rule that we have had is that if it's not in the box, it doesn't count. So try re-rolling the reflex save, and let's see if
Oh,
it hits this time.
I was so happy about that 18.
Well, Oh, it was a natural 18. Okay, you know what
Yeah,
though?
it was a natural 18.
That is still a save though. So, Asgrim, you will take no damage from this. Everybody else that gets hit will take half damage. So, Sir Hammond, you will take 11 points of damage. Vanya, you will take 11 points of damage, and then Cranston,
I should
you will take
argue
11.
10 because I had a 34, so I get the lower half.
Cool. You take 12 points of damage.
Shit.
Awesome. Cool. It is Maj's turn. Maj, you are up.
So, what Maj is going to do is just before he casts his time jump, he's going to yell out something as he.
So it's funny is. Oh, okay. That. I can't understand what that's saying, which is funny because I'm the GM. I should be able to.
Sir Hammond's like, did I have a stroke? Did he just speak in calligraphy?
No, I see what it says now. Just everybody. I don't know if I accidentally posted that for everyone else.
No, you did.
That's awesome.
It was meant to be necro, but
Absolutely.
I'm going to cast my dimensional jump, which is
just
one
barked.
action that gives me 2 actions. So
Cool.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
It's one action. So first action was to use a spell. Second action was to move. So you have 3 actions left.
So I have 2 actions within inside the time jump. So that was one of those actions, and he's going to continue moving inside the building. And as soon as he pops out inside of it, he casts Absorb Elements.
All right. So what does absorb elements do?
I absorb fire.
Interesting.
And after I accumulate fire, I can turn it into a weapon up to 30 damage. Now,
that's cool.
Neat.
Also, on top of that, we had Maj absorb the element of fire in the dimensional wizard tower.
Correct. I gave
But
you.
I also have a resistance to fire.
Yes, I believe it's equal to your level. Was what we came up with. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
So you will still take some damage, fire damage, while you're in there, though.
So that is a total of 13 points of damage that I will absorb while inside this building.
That's pretty cool. It doesn't. So I think the resistance increases by 5. Oh, so you gain additional resistance.
Mm-hmm. So basically, right now, Maj is fireproof.
So you gain 5 resistance plus the 8 you already have, so 13 fire resistance. Okay, cool. And then I like the idea of like all of a sudden you see like the fire just kind of like come to a lull, like it just the blazes kind of like quiet down for a moment. Now, do you redirect that now as with an attack? That 30 points of damage?
I have to absorb it.
Okay, so you will redirect it on this like another round.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I like it. Legit. That's super cool. So I'm not going to make you take fire damage this round because it doesn't make sense to me that you absorb it all. At least it's around you. And then, yeah. So we'll deal with that next round, though, as the fire like begins to kick up again. Make sense?
Now
cool.
That actually lasts, by the way. The fire resistance lasts.
Okay. Sir Hammond, you are up. And Asgrim, you are on deck.
For up to 1 minute.
Sir Hammond, that is you,
Yes,
Max.
sorry, I am thinking about what I'm doing. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm starting the 3-minute timer, though.
All right. So, remind me, in second edition, attacks of opportunity are not guaranteed for everybody, right? You have to have a feat for that.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And about meta level, about a quarter of the monsters have it.
Yeah. That's what I assumed. I'm so used to first edition. I'm going to look at my compatriots around me. Can you handle this?
No. Where are you going?
Get the leader thing. The one that one. And I point at the one in the far distance. Or do you want me to stand here and smash and bash?
Fuck. Go.
Smash and bash.
All right, smash and bash it is. And I'm going to take 3 attacks then. On the first guy.
All right. First attack is a hit. Go ahead and roll me damage.
Good, they're big bags of hit points. Oh.
17. Ooh, okay, that was good. 12 points of damage. First strike hits. Ooh, critical fail. Gonna get a critical fail card because it's so much fun. This is a melee attack. Stuck. Ooh, this is perfect. Your weapon is lodged into a nearby surface or item. To free it, you must succeed at a DC 20 athletics check made as an interact action. So your third action will have to be used to remove your sword with a DC 20 athletics check as it gets lodged into its bones.
It says I can. What if I were to, and hear me out, these are skeletons, right? So bludgeoning they are weak to. What if I took my gauntleted fucking fists and just pugilist this motherfucker?
You absolutely can try.
Yeah. Like, I assume, like, I'm swinging my sword and it gets stuck in a rib bone. And I just, like, then let go and I'm just, like, punch it out of there.
So,
like,
okay,
damage this thing and try to punch my sword out.
Are you trying?
I'm trying to damage the thing. I'm trying to damage the thing, not get my sword out.
Okay, you're trying to damage the thing.
I
All right,
can get it out later.
This will be an unarmed attack action, but it will be
you know how many
bashing damage.
weapons Sir Hammond has on him? So many. I'm going to punch him. Yes. Unarmed attack.
You have a great club.
3.
I do have a great club. I
That
would drop my sword and draw my great club, and that.
Okay, that is a two-handed item, so you will have to drop your shield as well.
I have not been using my shield, so like my shield is not raised. So. Okay,
sounds good. Yeah, go ahead and you drop your shield. You pull out your great club as your third and final action. It's Skeletal Giant 1's turn. He doesn't like you guys. I don't know how else to tell you this. He's not a happy camper. Ooh, I like it. All right, this guy is going to do his broad swipe attack on both Sir Hammond and on Asgrim. He makes it takes 2 actions, but he gets his glaive will resolve on his +12 against each of you. So here comes the attack with one giant cleaving swing as he misses both of you critically. Wow, son of a bitch.
Nice.
And that's
Nice.
And that's why
that,
Cleveland sucks.
Is that 2 criticals?
I would assume that's 2 criticals.
That's too critical.
Because if I had missed on 2 attacks, I would be driving 2 criticals.
All right. I'm going to put one on the Doom counter. All right, melee. Unless you succeed at a reflex, your target gains possession of your weapon. So that would be Sir Hammond's giant ass glaive that it has in his hand. That'd be crazy if you got a hold of it. 25. He succeeds on a reflex save, so he does not lose his weapon. Hammond, maybe like as he's grabbing his club, sees an opportunity to like grab it, and maybe for a moment like gets it, but it breaks from his grip. Asgrim, though, let's see what the critical fail is for your guy. Ring your own bell. Until healed, you are deafened. So comically, he swirls around this glaive and it hits this dead husk of a tree right in back of him. And it's just boom. And you can see it ringing throughout his body. But because he's an undead, deafened really doesn't matter. Okay, he's got 1 action left.
He can't hear commands from his leader.
He cannot hear commands from his leader. I think that is fair. He is going to go ahead and use his third action to move to a more advantageous position. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, and that is his turn. We're going to go ahead and untarget you guys. That is it. And Asgarim the Pale, you are up.
All right, I am going to use my Hunter's Prey on the fool right there.
On the giant?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take my blade and hopefully crush him with it.
Do it. Do it.
Do it now.
Do it now.
Oh, where was that?
You can do it.
You can do it.
Ah.
27. Critical hit on the skeleton.
Nice.
Okay, let me draw that card for you. This is a slashing weapon, correct? So, 32 points of damage, first off.
Oh, here's my hunt prey damage too.
This says bleed.
I already
30.
don't like this deck. I like the
38
D100
points.
better.
You like the D100 better? Why?
Double damage. You know?
You already get double damage.
Yeah, I think it's an added effect, but he's undead.
Oh.
He's not bleeding, right?
Yeah, this is just undead. Undeads are resistant to a ton of different things, and bleeding, and yeah, a lot of that. Yeah, so describe your kill, my good rogue.
Oh, nice. So he starts to circle around us, and Asgrim sees that, of course, and is not having it. So Asgrim spins around and circles around and then leaps up and just catches him across the jaw, severing his jaw off of his face and his throat.
Oh, I love it.
As he turns to ash and crumbles.
So you know what's funny is when these guys die, their bones shatter and explode as the necromantic energy holding it together is released. Everybody, all three of you are going to take damage from being adjacent to it. As shards of bone come at you. I need a basic reflex save.
Would that actually just be me if he was right there?
It'd be all three of you just because of how large it is.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
And then
All right,
reflex
Cranston,
saves.
that is a fail, Cranston.
Boo.
I would like to remind everyone you still have hero points that you can call out before these saves.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm trying to save mine.
I don't like it. Asgrim, that is a success. You're the only one who sees it coming. You see like the bubbling energy within the skeleton, and you like duck and cover, and poof, shards of bone go over your head. Sir Hammond, you're able to get your shield up in time.
He
So
dropped
you will...
his shield.
Oh, good point. Well, your plate armor
My
is
shield.
able to get most of it. The only person who failed was Cranston. So Cranston will take 10 points of damage. Hammond will take 5 points of damage.
Nice.
Cranston, are you able to adjust that, or do you need me to?
I can if you want me to.
Yeah. Actually, from here on out, if I do things that are untargeted, I will ask for you guys' help just so I can keep things moving.
Absolutely.
All right, Asgarim. One action hunt prey, second action attack. You have one action left.
By the way, I'm not able to. Oh wait, I'm not able to do that.
Oh, okay.
Can I change my hunt prey for the last action to Skeletal Giant 2?
Absolutely. 2, to be clear, that's the one that is southeast of you.
Correct.
Yes, you can. Okay.
And I'm kind of readying for that guy, yeah.
Sounds good to me. All right, it's this guy's turn. He is going to go ahead and... Ooh, what's this? This seems awesome. You punish a creature that transgresses against your deity. I like it. Oh.
I know that. I know that spell.
Ooh. So actually, he will... Well, he can't. He's not within range. But he's about to be. All right, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All right, this guy moves in closer. God dang it. Why can't I know what he's going to do. He's going to cast a spell on Vanya. Vanya, all of a sudden, you see beside you a black or necromantic energy begin to form. And it manifests into a black, sickly-looking sickle that stands right there. Okay. Oh, man. Lame. I'm looking for something I could use, just a token, and I'm having a hard time. God dang it.
Oh, he's casting spiritual weapons.
How dare you? How dare you? That's meta. Your face is meta. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna... This is gonna be lame, but I'm just gonna use an S. That stands for scythe. A black scythe appears right before you, and it will be an attack with its. We'll just use this. I like this. Oh wait, here we go. Boom, boom, shakalaka. Ah, goddamn 3. All right, 18. The sickle passes over Vanya. Oh, wait a minute, she's prone.
Yes, I'm down on my stomach.
What is your AC?
My stomach, I'm 24.
Okay, it would still miss you then, because you're flat-footed, but yeah, I don't think it would. So that misses. He, snaps his fingers like, God dang it, I'm going to get her next time. And that's his turn.
Torag don't like ugly.
That is his turn. You have a black sickle next to you, Vanya. It is your turn, Cranston. You're on deck. Go ahead. What are you going to do, Vanya? Vanya.
She's going to stand and reload. And then take aim and fire at him again.
So, first action... By the way, I have been playing this wrong. Do you have... Wait, actually, you specifically have a feat that lets you move and reload, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so then, yeah, I'll allow it. So... Action 1 is to stand and reload, and then action 2 is to aim, action 3 is to shoot at the priest.
Yep.
All right, go for it. 2. Ha-ha! He yells at you. All right, Vanya. You miss the Raging Inferno continuing to go. It is Skeletal Giant 3's turn. He's gonna make that charge.
I have a plus 20 and I fucking miss. With a 2.
You know what? It happens. That's okay.
No, there's a hero point, you know. Oh, you already
gotta call it out beforehand. No, I have another one.
So, I've been doing that wrong. The rule is, actually, as written, you can use your hero point after the fact.
Darling, can I use my last hero point to re-roll that?
That is fair. However, I am going to make the rule that you can only use 1 hero point per roll.
Okay.
I like it.
I only
Fair.
have 1 left.
Well, but
What'd you
other
say,
people
Rogue?
could say.
I like
Rogues.
I'm going to say 1 period. Otherwise, it'll get crazy with the amount of rerolls.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
So can I hit him again?
Yes, go ahead. You're using your hero point to try and strike him. That will hit. You went from a miss to a critical hit. I hate it. Go ahead and roll damage, and then I'll roll you a card.
And that's my 1 shot, 1 kill because I took aim.
Nice. 21 points of damage to this son of a bitch. An additional 3 on top of that. He is not happy. Not happy at all. Ah! Is this piercing damage or bludgeoning for your...
Piercing.
Okay. It is flat-footed until the end of its next turn, as it's just like, it gets its bell rung pretty good. Let me go ahead and put that on, the Undead Priest. There we go. And awesome. Good job, Vanya. This guy is going to... charge Hammond. He's in front. I hate that. I hate it because meta, I know that he's got a crazy ass high AC, but it's what he would do, so it makes sense. Terrifying charge, horns. Come on, natural 20, and it's a critical miss. Awesome, fantastic. This would be an unarmed attack, I guess. The target is. You can try and bite him.
Basically, a 9 and under is going to get you a critical miss on Hammond.
Yeah. Jesus.
That is insane. How did he bump his fucking AC up that much?
Actually, it's
so broken.
Winded. No, he's fatigued, but he's undead, so it doesn't matter. So he's going to take his final strike as a glaive attack on Hammond. 16. Fucking critical miss. Son of a bitch. All right, here we go. Critical fumble. I hate this. Bad fall. He falls prone.
Yes. Yes.
Does it remember that?
Yeah, it does.
Nice.
Almost. Chose.
For those of you who are joining us, my apologies about the interruption. My computer shit the bed. I don't know how else to describe it, but we're back. So we're going to continue this fight. I believe this skeletal giant just went prone, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I need to reapply those effects because Roll20 did lose, or Fantasy Grounds did lose that. So slowed 1 and prone 1.
And I don't have a map.
Yeah.
You know what?
The map again.
Doom point. Stop complaining. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Wah.
My immersion. That's my favorite. Wait a.
What is that from?
I don't know, but somebody said it once. I was like, "That's amazing."
My friend
well,
used to
sorry.
say, I'm very aware that I'm playing a game right now.
All right, we're gonna get back to it. Skeletal Giant 2. Cranston, you're on deck, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, or you could just not tie the token. 5, 15, 20. Oh no, that would be 25 because I went 5, 15. Yeah, so okay, we're good. All right.
I also don't have control over my token.
Yeah, I don't either.
Wait, you guys can't even move your regular tokens?
I can't even move the map.
I can.
Yeah.
Maybe give it a minute is all I could say. Karai, by the way, you look like you're in a wizard office, like Dumbledore's office.
Yeah, this is my witch's office, thank you. I have 4 different settings that I'm usually in. Outside, in my garden, in the bedroom, or just in the office.
In the office doing witch stuff.
Yep.
All right. Legit. Okay.
Looking
Mosh's
to-
room looks like.
Looking to get more settings as I D&D, because this way it looks like I'm in the background in the campaign.
Fun. Skeletal Giant 2 is use his 1 action to move up. He is going to target. It will be part of a charge. I think that makes the most sense. So he's going to try and charge Rogue with his horns. Come on, natural 20, baby! Natural 20! No, 26.
No.
But that's still a hit.
Wait.
You have your shield up, don't you?
My reaction 26 with my shield.
Have you used your reaction yet?
No.
What is your AC with your shield?
26.
So it would still hit.
Oh,
All right.
that's right. Tie goes to attacker, yeah?
But you can
Boom.
still take some of the damage mitigated off.
That's true.
Meat beats.
He charges you with this badass horn attack. And it gets if the strike hits, let's read this. If the strike hits, the giant attempts to demoralize the target. Frightened 1 or frightened 2. So let's go ahead and try to demoralize you. That is a crit fail. How does it? I imagine
that should be like bolster him.
So I imagine it looks really scary, but I want to give this to Asgarim. How is he just not intimidated by this? Is it just because he's filled with rage and anger? What does that look like as I make this attack or damage?
Spooky, scary skeleton.
I'm at a loss right here of how he would probably think this is funny, maybe.
Maybe like there's some sort of accoutrement, like maybe a little bit of jowl still hanging off of the thing that like.
Maybe the skeleton has like 2 big buck teeth.
He just like barely gets a horn in him, and he just looks up and just looks goofy as hell.
Like it's the first time you're meeting eye to eye with this thing, and you just realize how goofy its face looks. Exactly.
Asgrim's like, your eyeball's hanging out.
He tilts and it falls out even more. Okay, so that would be 15 points of damage. But Asgrim, I believe you have like a badass new shield, right?
I believe Cranston might have repaired this, maybe, or am I wrong?
I believe
The
I
one
did.
that Maj made you.
Yeah, because I think you got like a new shield. Wasn't it a sturdy shield? Yeah, you got a sturdy shield lesser. So this is a much better shield. The hardness is 10, which means your DR is 10 on these attacks. HP of it is 80. So that means only, let's see here, 5 points of damage would go through. Now, do you take the 2 points of damage, or does your shield take the 2 points of damage? Because you have to split up the 2 and 3 between your shield and you.
My shield. It's a tough shield.
All right. So your shield will take 3 points of damage. Make certain to notate that somewhere. And then Asgrim will take 2. And then it will take its other attack to attempt to glaive you. Gonna go to Glaive Town. Population, Asgrim. This attack will be at a -5. 4, 5? 5.
5.
So it will be a 17. That will be a miss. Just shy of a critical fail. Cranston, you are up.
Cranston's gonna
Maj, you're on deck.
Yeah, Cranston is going to cast a 3-turn heal, which will emanate 30 feet out.
All right.
Now, the problem is I'm having problems hovering on this thing, so I'm not sure exactly which button to push.
So that's a good point. So first off, I'm going to go ahead and target Vanya for you, Hammond, and Asgrim.
And also the 2 skeletal giants, because they're going to take negative damage.
They will.
Take...
That is correct. I want to apply the damage first, and then we'll retarget them. I'm sorry. We want to apply the heal first, and then we will retarget them for the damage. Make sense?
Okay, but it should be the same. It'll be the same number, won't it?
It will, but when you target them, it will target everybody and give all of them the heal or the damage. So that's why we have to. We'll do the same. Yeah,
Okay.
We'll do the same. So 3d8. Go ahead and do the heal. That'll be just 3d8 whenever you're ready.
Yeah. Let me see if this button will work.
Okay, so it shouldn't have been the plus 24, because that is when you do a 2-action heal on a single target.
Okay, so can you kill that?
Well, it would just be 13 points of
healing. Wait a minute, no, I think that's right, because I upcast it at level 3.
Yes, but it's still just 3d8.
But I also have all sorts of... No, because I'm rolling here. I also have all sorts of bonuses because of my feats.
Okay. Healing hands. Okay, so you would roll d10s instead. Magic hands. When you succeeded a medicine check, robust recovery. That's for treat disease and poison. Student of the canon.
There was something in there that gave me
crystal font.
Because I believe it's 1d8 plus 8 is my normal. When I roll a, because of one of my feats in here.
Yeah. So you are level 3, 5, 7. Okay, so first off, this is from your pool of special heal spells, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So first off, your heal spell should now effectively be level 4.
Okay,
So
but
that's-
I've already used the level 4 heal on.
Let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
Let
Go
me
ahead.
finish. Oh, you used all your level 4 heals. That's right, from the dragon.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I only
So
had
this is a
I only had one.
special-
Yeah, I didn't. I did a maximum level 4 heal on Asgrim, which was completely maxed out. So this is my level 3 heal spell.
All right. So this will be, it'll be 3d10, not 3d8, and you still won't get the plus 24. That is only when you do a single target.
Okay.
So it'll just be 3d10. So go ahead and roll
I'll just
me.
do a manual roll 3d10.
Yeah, well, but I need to also fix this healing that we did really quick here. So we've got Vanya. I need to fix that. Give her 12 points of damage. Oh, perfect,
got it.
Vanya. You're awesome.
I figured it out. You have to do it in your main tab.
Okay.
You can't do it on the combat tracker.
With all of that said, it would still end up being a total heal for all of those parties involved. And Cranston, we didn't actually heal your damage, so you would take 17 hit points. Your wounds are now only 4. So Vanya's totally healed, Asgrim's healed, Hammond's healed. All right, we're all good.
Nice.
3 action heals. So now we're going to take that 17 points of damage, and we are going to apply it to the skeletal giants.
Dude, that is nice.
Mm-hmm. It heals and does damage to undead creatures.
That's
so
amazing.
yeah, it's when it's. This is like the perfect moment to utilize that spell because it's like I could use this offensively and defensively.
What is that spell called, Cranston?
Heal. It's just the fact that
it's heal.
it's a 3-round heal.
Yeah.
All right. Damage has been applied as the energy of your healing spell begins to just like seep into these creatures, and you can hear the priest yell, "No!" It is Maj's turn. Maj, you are up. You have all of this heat stored inside of you. I did say for the second round we're going to do some fire damage, though.
Well, I wanted to actually use my hero point as a hero. Maj is going to further his drawing in of heat. And as he walks through the building, he's going to be using his funnel. Is everybody out of here? Is there anybody that needs rescue? I'd like to use the hero point as he is actually being a hero and absorbing more fire.
Oh, I like that idea. So here's what I'll say. It doesn't. You're not going to get more damage for the spell. But yeah, I like the idea of you just walking in the flames, looking for people to help, just being a badass. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So is that your whole turn then? Is that what you want to do for your whole turn?
No. Would you say I have a clear line of sight on Skeletal Giant 2 through the blaze? Seeing him just charge Asgrim?
I would say that if your view is unobstructed, but I mean, there's timbers that are down, so I mean, like, you have partial view of him. You could see him, but...
He got in there quite easily enough.
Yeah, because he's a rat.
He is a
and
rat.
He's small.
Yeah. I have the ability to scamper into holes, honestly.
Essentially, what would happen is I'd give him a cover bonus if you're trying to shoot something that would emanate from you.
Did you go back and get that ice cream?
Nice. Alright.
I'll be back.
Maj is going to take a 5.
You definitely earned a 2 point for that one, Blue.
25.
Sorry.
But it's so worth it. It was so worth it.
So, Maj is walking through this building, asking if anybody is safe, if anybody's in here, trying to find survivors. And coming around the corner, he noticed that priest. At the same time, he is going to cast Elemental Zone, further increasing his ability to control fire.
Strawberry and cheese.
You know what? That earns a doom point. I don't like your judging tone. That is a doom point.
I can't not.
It was so inevitable.
So good.
I'm so mad right now. Fuck you, Blue.
You're just making me want to go get snackies, okay? I'm judging myself.
Yeah, and all I have to snack on is sad fruit roll-ups.
You've already ate those.
I had one. There's a whole box left. Because I'm eating them very slowly.
They look like ghoul's tongues.
Anyway, Maj is gonna do some
Yeah.
stuff.
Instead of doing Elemental Zone, I, moved my distance through the building looking for survivors. I happened to see this undead priest here,
Yes.
and I am going to use my last 2 actions to finally.
There are no
unload
survivors.
Okay. To use that 30 points of damage that I have accumulated, which is a basic reflex save on his part.
All right, basic reflex save. Let's go ahead and do it. Reflex. 20. That's a fail.
Mm-hmm. 30 points of fire damage coming at him.
Mm.
Ow! He just yells, ow! You bitch! That really hurt! Okay.
Really hot.
Yeah, that's Mosh.
All right, Maj, that was your turn. Good job. Sir Hammond, you are up.
All right. Thank you for the heals, though I really wasn't hurt that badly.
But it hurt them.
I'm going to hurt you really badly, he says.
It was a twofer.
All right. Well. Anyway, great club on this bitch.
What's a twofer?
In Iomede's name, I smite thee. Blah blah blah. Great club. Skeleton Giant number 3. Oh shoot! Sorry, I didn't target him. Control
Well,
click.
That would hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. The fuck? I just had it. Nah, 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage.
All right, second attack with Great Club.
Go ahead and make that attack.
Am I targeting him? Okay, I am.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sorry, I just wanted to make certain.
24. That is also a hit. Keep in mind this guy is flat-footed because he's down on the ground, prone.
Destroyed.
Describe your kill.
All right, so the first hit, I take out a vertebrae in his spine, and like he crumbles to the ground where he's eye level with me, and then I bring the great club down right in the middle of his skull, and it just shatters.
That's cool.
Bunga bunga.
I like it. I especially like the fact that he fell to the ground when he was already prone. That was my favorite part of that description.
Maybe he had risen, and I just fuck off.
He was trying to get up.
Well,
when he got
okay.
smacked.
Would my 20 have hit if he wasn't prone?
Yes.
Okay, so fuck off.
To add on top of that, don't forget about the bone splinters.
Look, I'm kind of salty after that strawberry and cheese comment. All right,
I made
so you
no
can
comment.
take it.
I will make no.
I don't care.
Strawberry and cheese actually.
I
might
will
go
support
well together.
anyone eating good food. All right.
All right.
You have my love and support, Chris.
Make me
Despite all
reflex
the
saves,
haters.
all of you, except for Vanya, who's too high. You know what? The splinters. Make me reflex save. And if you get a natural 1, you're gonna get a splinter right in the eye.
Oh boy.
That's his doom point right there.
I'm cashing.
Does everybody
in.
have to save?
Yeah.
Did you say it was a reflex?
Yeah.
Reflex
Except for Maj.
Oh, I failed.
Fail.
I believe.
Cat's luck. Did I fail?
What's
Does
Cat's
a
up to?
20 fail?
No, I'm
does.
talking about the 18.
Yeah, it does.
18 fails.
Yes, it does.
Okay, I would like to re-roll and use my better result with my cat's luck.
Hope you get a natural 1. Give me a natural 1. Come on. Curse
I
those
can
dice.
choose to use the better roll.
Yes!
I still
you
fail.
Would you like to use the 2 or would you like to use the 3? Blue.
Either way, it fails.
I know.
Yeah, but
I just wanted to ask the question.
Well, that's the only time I can use the cat's luck.
I think he was only having you do that in case you got a nat 1, so he could put a splinter in your eye.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm still gonna put a splinter in her eye.
I didn't get a nat 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is your own ruling.
You
Chris.
said I had to be a nat 1 because I'm too high.
Yeah, I guess.
I just wanted to double check.
Gotta look at this, Vanya. Get you. Cranston, that's a reflex. You're good. You will take half damage, but Asgarim and Sir Hammond will take full. From a mighty 2d6. Oh, wow, I rolled max damage. Legit.
Oh, of course
Alright.
you did.
Ooh, exploding?
Cranston, it explodes, filling you with shards of bone.
Does blow up, you get to roll them again.
If it was Demon Gate, yeah. Yeah, we should play with exploding dice one of these days, just for funsies.
No.
No,
But not right now.
No.
I like that idea. We'll
He
do
knows
that.
how
We'll do
well
that
that
in a future
works.
He's like, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, Chris.
I think he knows
Alright, Sir
exactly
Hammond.
how he feels about it.
All right, Cranston, that's half. Okay, cool. All damage has been applied.
Thank you.
Sir Hammond, that was your kill. I think that was all your actions, or do you have any left?
He attacked twice. He should have a third one.
Oh shoot, sorry. Yeah, I will. Then, I'm gonna get right up and not right up, but
More
Yes! He yells. Come to me!
I mean, I will move to your position, but I don't think I'm coming to you.
Excellent. Sir Hammond, Asgrim, you are up. And then it is Vanya's
Asgrim.
No, I
turn.
don't think you want this. I don't think you want. Actually, no. Instead of moving up, I would pick up my sword. Sorry. Well, no. Hands off the chest piece. Hands off the chest piece. Sorry.
It's okay. You know what? Take a hero point for holding yourself accountable. I appreciate that. You threw yourself under the bus. Should be rewarded.
Nice. So,
Asgrim.
Asgrim laughs at the dude's eyeball popping out and then gets hit in the back. And yeah, he's ready. He's gonna hack down at this guy's skull.
Do it. That is a hit. And actually, that is 10 above its AC, so that is a critical.
Nice.
Nice. That free damage.
Here comes my noble steed, along with my flames. We shall crush you and burn you like ash, like you've done to this city.
25 damage. And do I roll percentile? Or
No.
Oh, you have cards, right?
I have cards. I have to boot up Foundry again, though, so I'm just going to defer to my table because that's easier for me to pull up.
What's that called, by the way? What's that
What is
mod
what?
called?
I think it's like crit fail, crit success card, something like that.
Okay.
I don't recall.
So sorry,
off
did
the
you
top
want me to
of my
roll?
head.
Or
Yeah, roll me a D100. We're gonna switch back to the table just because I don't want to, because Foundry will be a bit tough for me to bring up right now.
0-2.
That is okay though. That is that's just double damage. So roll your damage a second time, and we'll apply it.
Ooh, nice. Is it with the hunt prey?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Describe your kill. That's the second. It's the second giant you felled.
Fucking sweet. So he brings the sword down and just caves the side of his head in with the blade. Actually surprised that he's killed it. He stands up and turns around. He's gonna move over to. He sees Sir Hammond, I guess, looking back towards his weapon. Can he kick it over to him?
Sure.
That's what he'll do.
I'm just imagining somebody doing like that soccer where you pop up the ball and kick it at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he puts his
Fucking-
boot underneath it and goes. Phew.
Roll me a.
Priest and rat just, having a conversation over here in neck roll. No big deal.
He
Shouts
said,
Hammond.
Maj, I'll let you read your part, and then I'll read my part.
All right. Here comes my noble steed.
Did I need to make any check for that?
We shall crush and burn you to ash, just like you have done to this city.
So that was his part. Go ahead and roll me an athletics check, just to make certain that when you kick the sword, you don't, impale him. Which would be terrible.
That would be horrible.
Or maybe you, stub your
Hammond,
toe on
take
a rock.
this.
Just right in the back of the head. It's just. That's how we get rid of the Sir Hammond skin.
Start looking around, see if anybody else saw it. Hey,
Wow, that's crazy how that bone thing came back from the dead and threw his weapon at him.
I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, Lord.
That's how we get rid of
That's enough.
With his own sword.
You kick the.
Why?
You kick it, but it goes to right here, just shy of right next to him. I've only got a 20. All right. That is. Wait, you exploded another one, which means I have to do another 2d6 though. So roll me a reflex save, Asgrim and Cranston. Cranston.
Nice.
You crit
There's
save.
eight.
Nothing. Cranston, I still need that DC.
Yeah,
from
working
you.
on it. Sec. Wrong screen.
God, I
not
love
screen,
goldfish.
There we go. Oh!
Can you feel it? Can you guys
Does
feel
he get the
it?
splinter in the eye?
Yeah, oh totally.
I'm not near as mouthy as you are.
Sorry.
Alright, so my response, by the way, earlier to he said, how dare you, we're gonna turn you to fire and ash like you did to this city. That was Maj is very, him trying to provoke. And the priest responded with, actually, this is more of a town than a city. A city requires more people. And we've killed a lot of them. Ha ha! So it's definitely more of a town. Or a village.
Maybe a hamlet, even.
Maybe a hamlet. And then,
With current population in this world, thanks to your whispering douche, this population density would have counted as a city.
And we
Now
spend
it's
5
Twitty.
hours.
Now it's Twitty, Texas.
By the tax codes of the Whispering Tyrants, this this is classified as a township, not a town or a city.
Well, I gotta be honest. First off, he is going to... He looks at all of you, sees his giants that are down, and he's like, "Welp, see you guys later." And then he just runs away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
By
5,
the way,
10,
you forgot to
15.
give me my damage.
Your damage? What do you... Oh, thank you. That's right. I totally forgot. Ooh, I was going to do 4d6 because you crit failed. Ooh, got a 6 and a 5 in there. 16 points of damage for Cranston. He just,
Ow.
like, fumbles, and he's just like... and catches all of the bones. Maybe, like... Maybe
I pushed him out of the way. I pushed Asgrim out of the way.
There we go. That's better than what I was gonna say. I was gonna say Cranston like pulls or Asgrim pulls you over to use you as a shield. So yours is much more heroic and more in line with your characters. Yeah.
Thank Jesus. Thank you, Cranston, but I had it.
That's Torag, by the way. I don't know this Jesus fella.
But
Torag? Oh.
yeah. Yeah. All right, he just runs. Vanya, you will not be able to make a shot through the burning rubble.
Bullshit, I can't.
There's wood in front of you that is fallen and stuff that's still on fire. The structure
I have
is still intact.
I have the sniper's aim. It says I gain a +2 circumstance bonus, which is already in that, but it also ignores the target's concealment.
Cool. Does that allow
As
you
well-
to shoot through a wooden
I'm also
wall?
up high.
You're not that up high that you'd be able to see over the wall towards him.
I mean, I would argue that's a 2-story building that's on fire. That's a 2-story tower. The roof is already collapsed in.
It's already collapsed. I ignore concealments. You think I'm gonna
Don't
let
you-
this guy get away?
Don't
I
you
don't
also
think-
have something
I'm-
that helps you shoot through woods and stuff like that?
Percentile chance. Percentile chance.
Oh my god. All right.
Heritage jungle folk. I can move within the trees. That's
Yeah.
what that's.
Yeah, jungle food could be really great with a burning building. I can
That's
see how...
half destroyed.
And on fire.
And I'm up high. And I'm up high. With
Alright.
cat eyes. I'm just
Okay.
saying.
I am
I
going
have
to
a
say,
long range weapon.
Yes, I'm going to say no to you being able to strike him from where you are. If you'd like to try and reposition and shoot him elsewhere, I will allow it.
I can jump down by the fire
Sure.
and then have a clear shot at him.
I will allow it.
So my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn. All he did was run away, so it makes sense.
Cool.
All right, so you're going to jump down by the fire. That is action 1. Roll me an acrobatics check because you are falling from 2 stories. So I want to make certain you don't like break an ankle or something.
I land on my feet. When you fall, you take only. Okay, never mind. That's if I do that.
If you could fail, I'm going to have you face plant.
And get a splinter in your eye.
And get his splinter. That's fine. That's enough. You still do take a little bit of damage because you are falling.
I
from
take
a height.
half damage,
Cool. That'll
so I
be
take 1 point.
1 point of damage.
Sounds
Just a
good.
splinter.
I stepped on a splinter.
You stepped out of a splitter.
One of those bone shards.
One of those splinters that like you can't work it out either. You have to wait for it to work itself out. So
Absolutely.
you'll be
Yeah.
dealing with it like a week later.
I thought I targeted him, but it didn't go through.
You did not.
Does a 22 hit?
No. Because I forgot to take the flat-footed condition off. He looks back at you as the shot rings out over him, and he goes, "Fuck!" And then he flips you the bird.
Skeleton Sorcerer, played by Danny DeVito.
So anyway, I started blasting.
I tried.
Right. You did. You gave it a good college effort. Good try. All right, Vanya, you are up. Oh, wait. Cranston.
Yes.
You are up.
I think I'm just going to do a battle medicine on Asgrim.
Make it so.
Because there's no way I'm gonna catch this guy. Medicine check, medicine check, medicine
Really quick.
checks.
Really quick. Before you do that,
Okay.
you need to decide how you are utilizing your medicine check. Because since I've been doing some more research on this, mostly because I play healer in your game, you can choose to upgrade the level of the difficulty
Correct.
to try and get more hit points. So if you do a DC 20, you can give them additional 10 hit points. Because I think you're just an expert right now, or are you a master?
No, I'm a master in medicine,
If
so I
you
could actually go to plus 30.
You could go to plus 30, and that would give an additional 30 hit points.
Yeah, he doesn't look that hurt. I'm gonna go for a DC of 20.
Okay, DC at 20. All right,
26.
that is 10 plus 2d8.
How would I add this?
I rub some dirt on it, and you get 11 points of
Oh, it's added.
21
20
points of. Sorry.
He makes you feel better.
Awesome. Thank you, Cranston.
No problem.
Many things. What is
It's
this?
nice.
Torag?
Torag.
Torag.
He has good beer.
Okay,
That's nuts.
a couple things are going to happen. First thing that's going to happen.
Dragons.
The dragons are fighting in the sky. You can see that the green dragon is kicking the skeleton drake's ass. And eventually, the drake skeleton falls. I'm going to do a... I'm going to give it a couple look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on a reroll. All right, Asgrim, I need you to make me a reflex save.
Oh, thank God it didn't fall on me.
I'm just glad it moved. Oh!
He sees it coming. I mean,
Takes like one step to the left.
This drake skeleton comes like falling from the sky. You can see it, and it's right towards your location. Tell us how you evade this.
Asgrim is thinking about Torag. And then he's like,
That's Torag.
Torag, I've been getting it wrong this whole time. And then he sees the shadow. And then he like looks up and he's like, "Hua!" And he dives out of the way, does a little combat roll as it splashes there, crashes down. And then he casts a glance up towards the green dragon. He's like, "You fucking threw that at me on purpose."
You see that, you see the green dragon like smile wryly at you.
Does the equivalent of a
Lick its
shrug.
lips. Like, I don't care.
Could have been anybody throwing that dragon at you.
My deal wasn't with you, it was with the rat. All right. Maj, it is your turn.
All right. Maj is going to 20, 25. Step out of the building. And did we decide if Force Bolt scaled with my character?
As a
level or
focus,
not?
yes, it does. So it would be up to 4 force bolts when you utilize it. In fact, I believe that we corrected it under the actions so that it would.
I just
but
want to
maybe
double
we
check.
didn't. It is currently a 44 plus 1 force. So that should actually be 44 plus 4, because it would be 1 per. Yeah, so let me change that 1 to a 4. All right, you are all good. Fire that off whenever you're ready. 13 points of damage to the priest. Ah, damn it! He yells. That was 1 action for your force bolt. The move was 1 action. You have 1 action left. What are you going to do?
Finish him off!
Can you? Can you finish him off?
I don't have a spell that is 1 action. Besides the fact,
You can't use the
Then-
force bolt again?
no, it's a focus spell. I
Oh.
have to rest before I can use it again. However, I'm not letting this guy get away.
All right.
Maj, a dimension opens up out of nowhere. As Maj falls through the ground and reappears 20 feet closer to this guy.
Cool.
And in Necrol,
Do you think I will let you get away after what you've done to the city?
and he starts trying to absorb the fire around him.
This
That's cool.
was a fine city. This was going to be the future. But now, I will show you the true power of fire.
It's a town, he says. And it is Sir Hammond's turn.
Sir Hammond will stop Cranston. Go across
Whoa.
my board real quick.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out the ruler.
How destroyed does the building in front of me look?
Left and right click at the same time.
Pretty destroyed.
Draw a ruler.
Like I could do a Mr. Incredible run through and save time instead of
Thank you.
skirting around it.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Roman athletics check. You'll have to make me
Well.
2.
Okay. Athletics is in skills, I guess. Oh yeah. No.
Okay. You're able to get in easy enough with a DC 25. You bounce over and you're in. You notice that the whole building is on fire. As
Alright.
you make your way in, you hear a crying child.
Maj was just in there.
I know, I'm just screwing with him because he's Sir Hammond. You're good.
God damn it all. Do I really hear a scrying child?
No,
or are
you
screwing?
don't. I'm
Okay.
just screwing with you.
All right, second athletics check. 22. Actually, we changed the rules on hero points, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, I will use a hero
There's a
point.
door right here.
I don't care.
He wants to go straight through it.
I won't go
I set
straight
the
through it.
DC at 25 because I thought it'd be cool. So 5, 10, 15, 20. So your third action busts you out, and there's like it looks cinematic and awesome. Just like fire around you, like bursting through the wood, and you're standing right there by your good buddy Maj. There's a hole.
Property damage be damned! We must end this!
I told you me and my noble steed would chase you down.
I never agreed on that name!
All
Yes,
right,
you did.
Asgarim, you are up. Asgarim, you're also muted.
All right, I'm gonna move to there, and while I do that, I'm gonna drop my sword and shield there, and I'm gonna quick draw my bow and an arrow, and I'm gonna take aim, and I'm gonna fire one shot.
Yes. Avenge me because my gun is failing.
Yep, you can do it.
All right. Left,
So let's move
left
you
control
there.
target. Yes, thank you. Then
Is your movement
fire.
30 or is it 25?
Oh, I'm not sure. Is it?
It is 25, so you'd actually have to be
Okay.
right here.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, or I could-
now, Blue's going to be pissed at me. Okay, but this does make sense. I will let you shoot from right here. The reason being is there's now a giant hole through the wall that Sir Hammond just made. I know Blue's going to be mad at me, but it makes sense.
I thought about that, and when he made that hole, but I didn't want to hit him in the back either.
Oh,
I think I've hit him in the back before, but I'm gonna take the shot. We'll take
okay.
the shot.
So really quick, what is the range on your longbow? Because this guy's also got a little bit of cover, so that needs to be factored in as well. 100 feet, so you'll be firing at a -2, even though it's your first shot.
Unless he moves a little bit closer now that he doesn't have to move as far as where he was.
That's true. You could
So he can
theoretically
move-
move like right there.
I was gonna say, if the straight line was right here, that Hammond is moving, he can move right here.
Yeah, that would put you at max range, but you could fire from right there with no -2.
Yeah, I mean that still sounds believable too, and I don't think it's too meta, right? Because he's like making his way over there, and maybe he sees the opening that Hammond just made,
Absolutely.
drops the sword and the shield, and he's like, I'll try.
And you see him busting, like he is getting the F out of there. Now, I am going to give him a little bit of cover because it is a small hole that you're firing through, and you're also firing through your friends, so that also
Totally
makes
works.
sense.
Yeah, it does.
So I'm going to give him I'm going to give him like a +2 on his AC for this attack.
Okay.
All
And
right.
my take aim gives me +2, so I put the 2 in the modifier. Here we go.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if you can do it, buddy.
Gotta be better than me.
36 hits with a critical.
Go ahead and roll that damage, Mr. Rogue. My
Roll
father's
that
Mr. Rogue.
beautiful die damage.
Here's the problem. I only do 1d8 with my longbow.
But it's a critical.
Rogue, why don't you go ahead and describe your kill for the third time tonight?
What?
Rogue is MPV tonight.
So he steps up and lines him up right between Maj and Hammond, who's running towards him. Lets the arrow fly right over Hammond's shoulder. I imagine it flies right by his ear. He hears the whistle of it, and it catches the priest right through the mouth as he's saying, "It's a town."
That's so goddamn cool.
Like sticks right out the back of his throat or something like that.
Oh man, I had plans for him too. I'm so sad he's dead. But
So are
that's
we.
good.
We like to chase things down.
I know you do, but I also want to make
You want to have like recurring villains.
well, not only that, but like I think about it from the perspective of a smart villain, and like they know when they're outnumbered, and they know when they're not, they're not gonna make sense.
Keep
Live to
fighting.
fight another day. So,
Yeah.
oh
You
right,
could have totally pulled the GM rule and just been like, "Yeah, he makes it. He gets out. He gets away."
yeah, sorry about that, guys, but alas.
Dun, 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 dun. We leveled up.
No, this is only episode 23.
We gotta go
So
one more.
One more
Tomorrow or next week.
tomorrow.
Next session.
Whoa. Okay, there we go. Whoa.
You know, I used to play that same song during my games when we leveled up.
Mm-hmm. That's a fun one. All right. The battlefield lies before you. 3 skeletal giants, the same ones that terrorized Vanya. It's got to feel a little bit like some amount of, holy shit, this is what killed my family, and we killed these things. And there's that priest that's there and lying dead. But also at the same time, this part of the town, I almost called it a city. This part of the town is almost is in flames. I imagine you continue your way throughout Vigil's Hope, continually fighting other skeletons and zombies and other things that have assaulted it.
We
Go
do,
ahead,
but
Rob.
we do go through the priest's pockets.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And as we're walking through the town, Maj is trying to absorb and pull all the fire off these buildings to try to quell the burning of the city.
I like that. I think that's cool. All right. You're up.
Where are you writing?
Your mic is like, it sounds like there's wind in it or something. I don't know.
He was breathing into it.
No, that wasn't breathing.
It's
I
right
was
in my
doing-
fan, I think. I'm sorry.
You guys have a lot of stuff still left in your party sheet, by the way. Just FYI.
That's from
Dish.
Oh, should I just? Well, I could just sell what's left over. But if people want it, I just want to point it out to you. Like, now's the time to pull it, drag and drop on your sheets.
Where's the party sheet?
If you go to the very top right-hand corner of Fantasy Grounds, you will see 3 little people. That is the second button. Click on
Found
that.
it.
That's the party sheet, and you'll have your. There's one tab that says Inventory. That's something you guys will definitely want. Okay. You were looking through that critter. Give me just a second. I'm looking. Oh, I know what to do. I was trying to remember what the heck he was named in the encounter, and I didn't. And oh, God bless America. Sometimes I'm super organized, and other times I'm not at all organized. And this is one of those times I'm not at all organized. So good times. Good times. There we go. All right, what kind of stuff does this guy have on him? Let's see. Ooh, he has a scythe. That's the only item that they say is up on him. Honestly, it's just the scythe. That's weird. You know what? I'm gonna change that a bit. Let's do this. All right, inventory. First off, let me go to items. Let me look up that scythe. You guys have a sweet ass scythe. That's the first item.
I'll detect magic, by the way.
Yeah, go for it. Mi hermano. What is you? The magic is not emanating. The scythe is not emanating any magic. That's what I'm trying to say.
Alrighty.
Words.
Words matter. Words fail.
Words fail.
Hail log.
Hell.
There's
Awesome.
only Zool.
There we go. He does have something else on him. You know what? This item makes sense. It is a cloak that he has upon him. Go ahead and I'm gonna roll your magic check over. What did you get anyway?
On me?
Yeah. For
It was
that.
just detect. It was just a detect magic.
Oh,
It's-
got you. So you do detect magic coming from the cloak, but you don't from the scythe. Roll me a Arcana check to see what's going on with this
I am
cloak.
not trained in Arcana, so. Maj, on the other hand.
This is what is known as a clandestine cloak. Once per day, you pull the cloak's hood up and gain the benefits of non-detection for 1 hour, or until you pull the hood back down, whichever comes first. Whenever you pull the hood up, this nondescript gray cloak, an interact action, you become a drab and uninteresting, getting a +1 item bonus to stealth checks and to deception checks to impersonate a forgettable background character, such as a servant. But you also take a -1 item penalty to diplomacy and intimidation checks.
Cloak of the NPC.
I like that. Clandestine cloak, but that is something any of you can use. I'll let you guys discuss that.
I have no use for this.
As much as I would like that, I think Vanya would be better suited for it.
See, Vanya, you don't have to be sneaky about it. We'll just...
I know, but I never get to roll that ever.
I don't see anything.
The only person that ever sees me is Maj, anyway.
It doesn't this
No,
time.
that time he did it.
No.
I almost tell you.
I'm gonna roll for Asgrim just because it might be something he's interested in. I don't know. Perception.
Wait, I was going to give this to Vanya. Where'd it go?
Where did it go?
Oh, Asgrim sees you 100%, and he's like, Vanya,
We're going to give you this anyway.
he looks at you and just like nods, and he's like, I'm gonna let her win this one.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed a little bit.
A little bit. A little bit.
We will.
How many times has she stolen something and people are like, I don't know how to just do anything. Every time there's a little bit of loot, she's like, and gone.
You guys get this. As you are making your way throughout the city, you see a lot of it's on fire. There's a lot of lower level undead, zombies, and the like that you cleave your way through on your way towards what you know is going to be the final destination, which is the actual entrance to the dungeon that you have since turned into a habitable space for Vigils' Hope. You make your way, and sure enough, you see that the secret entrance has been peeled back. Let me go ahead and bring this up for y'all. You make your way and see that the actual secret entrance that you guys have once entered through has been peeled back, now going into Vigils' Hope. You don't hear like an army inside, but it does seem to be some commotion. And we will find out what that commotion is the next time we play in 2 weeks.
I can just imagine. Once that cloak comes out, Vanya just like sneaks up, grabs it, throws it over her shoulders, and just walks off.
I love it.
Like fucking Sword Art Online when he gets the cloak.
The beater.
Yeah, the beater.
I'm not a cheater. I'm worse. I'm a beater.
So that is our session for goldfishes. They're delicious, Vindo. You should know, having a child who also eats goldfishes. Maybe? I don't know. I'm assuming. But ladies and gentlemen, that is our stream for this evening. Thank you so much for joining in. I want to go ahead and
sad
give...
Rogue makes that. Thank you for playing with us.
Yeah, I want to give everybody the option.
For joining, watching.
Yeah. Really thank you guys. Yeah.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night.
Cry, I have an idea for getting your character into this, and we'll talk some more throughout the week.
I have the perfect character, actually, now that I think about it. I think I know what you're already thinking.
All right. Well, then I guess we'll go. We'll see, and we'll go from there. So, all right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you in 2 weeks. Until then, you have a happy gaming.